Let me mention two personalities. One is a man by the name of Yunus ibn Abd al-Rahman. He was a contemporary of Imam al-Rida alayhi salam. Many of the Shia around him, he had certain beliefs which he exposed and he wasn't supposed to expose, right? Sometimes you just have to be conservative. You have to conserve and protect your innermost beliefs, even if they're true. But you shouldn't give them to people who are not worthy. You shouldn't expose them to anyone. And so the Shia at the time, they had a negative impression of him. So the tradition says that he went to complain. And of course, who is he going to complain to other than his Imam, other than his master? So he went to Imam al-Rida alayhi salam. He visited the Imam. And he said to him, he complained, Ya ibn Rasulullah, you should see how the Shia are treating me. They view me negatively, they mistreat me, they backbite me, they slander me. So he said all these things. And then as he was speaking to the Imam, a group of people asked permission to come and see the Imam. They came from a particular city which I won't mention, a particular area with a high concentration of Shia. So Imam al-Rida alayhi salam said to Yunus ibn Abd al-Rahman, he said to him, go and hide behind that curtain. Sit quietly and don't say a word. Now imagine something like this happens, you wonder what's going on. But Yunus ibn Abd al-Rahman is the Salman of his time. He's not going to question his master. He got up immediately, went behind the curtain, and he sat there quietly. This group came in, not knowing that Yunus was sitting behind the curtain. They sat before Imam al-Rida alayhi salam, the 8th Imam, and they began to slander Yunus ibn Abd al-Rahman. They started saying, oh, he's this, he's that, he's this, he's that. Slander after slander. And the Imam alayhi salam, throughout the whole period, he did not even defend him. His head was bowed down just listening to what they said. Eventually, they said their goodbyes, they got up and they left. When they left, the Imam called Yunus. Yunus came outside, وَهُوَ يَبْكِي, the hadith says. He was crying. He said, Ya ibn Rasulullah, you see what I told you? You see how the Shia treat me? You see what they're doing to me? SubhanAllah, I mean, even to this day we have this problem, right? The Shia fighting and bickering, disagreeing over the most mundane and pathetic things. He was crying to his master, to his Imam. Imagine the solitude, imagine the loneliness you feel when your own brothers and sisters, people that you expect to back you and to help you and to support you, treat you like this. Even going as far as to complaining about you to the Imam of your time. That must have been the most painful thing. He cried and cried. The Imam said to him, listen carefully, brothers and sisters. He said to him, Ya Yunus, what does it matter what people say about you behind your back if your Imam is pleased with you? Allahu Akbar. He said to him, what does it matter if you're holding in your hand a gem, a gemstone that's priceless, and people tell you that what you're holding in your hand is a piece of rock? What does it matter? Will it take away from the precious nature of the gemstone? Will it make a difference? He said, no. The Imam said to him once again, he said, then what does it matter when people say these things about you and they hurt your feelings when I am pleased with you? If your Imam is happy with you, why should what people say about you matter the slightest bit?